and welcome to the Metroidvania Review official stream. My name is Professor Q, and I have here with me today Nick.
Hey, everybody. I'm back.
Welcome back, Nick.
Thank you. Oh, we're still playing Blasphemous.
Great. So I thought we would start off today. We unlocked the other, what is it? The DLC boss. And I don't remember where the big DLC boss ended up. I think it's up here or it's off to the left. I'm not sure where it is. Yeah, there it is. So we can face this boss right now, but I figured that we would go and get the other 2 health upgrades that we're missing before we try and face it this time, since the last time I spent most of the time dying to it. So,
oh, really? You kept trying to kill him and you couldn't kill him?
This never happens, Nick.
Nah. It's always first time it.
Oh yeah, first time everything. Also, I want to get another bile flask because I don't like having only 4. So
are you still playing with any modifiers at all, or is this all still, or
no,
is it all stuck?
I don't know if you remember, but we gave up on that the first session, and I just died. Professor Nick.
How's it going?
Upgraded. You don't actually have your PhD, though, right? You have your master's. You can still be a professor, though, if you wanted to be.
I could. Hypothetically.
Hypothetically. I guess I could technically be a professor, too. I do have the CPA license, so... I could go to
start a school.
I could go to a college and teach accounting if I wanted to, I suppose.
That sounds very exciting.
Accounting can be exciting, especially these days, because people use it so much for crime now. Whoops. This is just my usual weekly... I haven't been playing Blasphemous all week, so I had to figure out how to play Blasphemous again. I don't even know why I'm going this direction, because I hate these things.
You gotta hit the bad guys with your weapons and spells without letting the bad guys hit you with their weapons and spells.
We're glad that you're here again, because I was failing on that the last few weeks.
Yeah, I'm glad I can sort that out.
So I was going to mention before the stream that you should totally pretend you're on this wild journey and tell us all about it, but I forgot to make that up because we're talking about other things.
Yes, I went on an exciting journey from my living room to my office.
Oh gosh. There's all the journeys that a lot of us are taking lately. So just to recap on what you missed, apparently there's all these ancient Amacitas, I need to see the word again, that the Miracle had put together, and we're digging them out of their graves so that we could kill them, because that's our job.
Nice, because we hate the Miracle.
Because we hate the Miracle. Even though we're apparently working for the Miracle, I'm still not quite sure how that works yet.
Oh, chomps.
Yeah, the chain chomps. Baby chain chomps. The rated M chain chomps, that's what they are. And the Miracle hates you too.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure the Miracle hates everybody.
I'm pretty sure the Miracle was a persona. So my theory is that, like in the ending, What's-Her-Bucket pulls the sword out of your chest in the true ending, and we're allowed to talk about that because we're way past that at this point. Are you kidding me? Where's the elevator? Oh, I just have to hit this. That's what I have to do. So, supposedly there's a health upgrade over here. I actually marked them all on my map where they are. I think there's a fight that I still haven't done here yet, so this will be fun. As I die, because I always die with these guys.
I remember these two.
So I started using spells a little bit more, plus this shield spell is actually really useful, so... I started using spells because I was playing with the penance that kind of forces you to, and it kind of got me knowledgeable about some of the different options that we have that I never use because spells are not really necessary. I'm not going to say they aren't useful.
Well, I mean, that's a lot of games.
But you have a tendency to not use things that have limited resources when your infinite resource items are just as good.
Right. I don't want to use my perfect example is what you were about to say, Mega Man. I would I always think of Half-Life 2, I think.
Oh,
and it's always
gravity gun.
wait. I always use the gravity gun. I'm like, I shouldn't use this Magnum ammo. I might need it later. And then as a result, I always come across Magnum ammo that I can't pick up because I haven't used the stuff I've got.
Right. Yeah, it's a good example. I was thinking like once you get the gravity gun, you just kind of use that for everything.
Well, I mean, it is the most fun. I remember I got the achievement for playing through the entire first expansion using nothing but... Oh, no. It was the one free bullet. You only had one bullet the whole game, and you had to use the gravity gun for everything else. God. I just thought that was a super fun achievement. Wow. I didn't expect that.
These guys give me trouble for some reason. I went in there with one less bile flask than I would normally have, so... That's actually part of the reason why we're trying to get the health upgrades, is because I went and upgraded the bile flask because I wanted to see what would happen with that dude, which, by the way, you missed. We'll go back into that room so you can see it.
Yeah.
We'll go back into that room just so you can see what happens, because...
Is he okay?
He's fine. He's just great. I'm sure.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad.
Don't go back. Like Silver doesn't want to see it again.
I bet they're just... Him and his buddy that he birthed are just sitting there playing, like, Xbox.
Silver doesn't want to see it
again. This is the miracle. They don't get good consoles.
If you're being serious, Silver, I can show him after the stream. It is a little disturbing. I'm gonna see if there's
it can't be that much more disturbing than the first few stages of that whole thing.
I hate this guy because he has so many iframes. Come on, do your thing. Darn it. Okay, come on, spin. He has so many
Wants to hit you with his upside down bell.
It's like he's cheating to be me. With my parry. And like I know I can like get good at parrying to kind of help with this situation, but I actually don't know, because you can't parry when he spins. I don't know, maybe just watch his pattern a little bit. Maybe we can actually learn this guy to this week. Maybe it'll be the last time that we see him.
I mean, he telegraphs just the basic swing pretty significantly.
He does. Maybe that's just the trick, is you just have to do that swing every time. He just has a lot of hit points on New Game Plus, too. I just don't like this guy. He's fun as the boss fight, but having to fight him like 4 more times, it's like the Pursuer. I shouldn't say that. I forgot. Okay, we got him. At least he gives a reward.
Nice. True.
Okay, so we have to go down that way in order to... Yeah, we killed the boss anyway. Oh no, it's my worst nemesis.
Unless you kill them in one hit.
So one of the health upgrades we actually have to fight the fire boss in order to get to, so we'll be doing that next. Hopefully I can beat him on the first try. I have a bile flask that I could use, I just might as well do this as long as we got it. Might as well step on this guy's head since he's like offering it to me.
Why not?
I'm actually not sure what I'm going to do with my souls now. I think I bought everything that's worth buying. Okay, looks like we have to swap through a few relics. Always gotta swap out the bell. Can I reach that? Oh, do I have to get out the... Oh, I can't pause while I'm on the wall? Okay.
Let's wait. Oh, well,
let's see, this is what I think there's a 3 gnarled tongues thing that's supposed to stick out. There it is. I'm surprised that the angel thing was able to hit me. There she is.
I think you just got unlucky.
Oh yeah, we switched to Spanish, by the way.
Oh, I have the sound off.
Oh, right. Anyway, well, we might as well open up that thing up there just to open it. Whoop. Oh, I'm so glad there wasn't spikes down there. Alright, I'll try this one more time. I can't remember if this game has save warping, so like I don't want to like warp and not get the save? I think it does. Once I figured out that Hollow Knight had that, I just saved warped everywhere. So somebody told me that Hollow Knight added a feature where it just warps you to the last save point without having to quit out to the menu, but when I was playing it the other day, my kids wanted to see it. I didn't see that feature, so is that something you get later? And if you get it later, what's the point in getting it later, because you had that ability from the beginning of the game?
Yeah, I never did it, but I don't remember that being a feature. It would seem weird that they would add that this late.
Well, I mean, people are going to do it, and I guess you could call it an advanced technique or whatever if you're stretching, but I don't remember where my souls are. Or where my guilt thing is. Let's go ahead and absolve our guilt real quick. And then I think we can afford... This is actually close to the... No, it's not.
And I'm starting to think Silksong is never going to come out.
Well, they just came out with the Edge magazine thing. They gave like a whole bunch of previews on what the game's going to be like.
I like the other day I was just looking through links and there was a screenshot of Silksong, and down below it was like Silksong release date and more info, and I was like, oh man! So I clicked on it, and then in the article it was like, oh yeah, there's no release date. I was like, wait. Wow, clickbait.
Technically the truth that they gave you that info. I'm just gonna do this as long as I'm here, because doing them all at once is boring. So maybe spreading it out will be less boring.
Sure. Yeah, I'm starting to think his April Fool's joke of it's going to come out in 2023 might not have been inaccurate.
I don't think it's going to be 2023. Maybe 2022 at the latest. I'm actually really surprised they don't have a release date yet, but then again, having a release date and then missing it just amplifies the hype. It makes it more embarrassing when it gets released and has a million bugs in it. And
yeah, but who would do that? Like a huge company would do that.
I should play that because it's totally a Metroidvania.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So I watched Salme's playing that from our Discord, and like while I was watching it, he kept running up to vending machines and just buying everything inside the vending machines. It was like vending machine simulator 2027 or whatever, 2077.
I feel like because I guess modders are already adding things in. I feel like we're gonna see all kinds of like totally unnecessary interactable mods, like now you can play the pachinko machines. It's now you can play this and now you can do that.
I mean, it kind of had the potential to be the next Skyrim, like a more visceral Skyrim with less of a huge, sprawling, empty world and more of a dedicated city, you know?
A huge, sprawling, empty city.
I don't know if that's the truth or not. I haven't played the game, but...
I don't either. I bought it, and I didn't return it. I'm giving him a chance, but I'm going to wait for all of the patches. I'm going to wait for the game to be finished.
How's it going, Cactuar?
Hey.
You got it on the PS4, though, right?
Yeah, I got it on the PS4, although I'm probably going to upgrade my PC at some point in the first half of this year, so I might end up playing it on the PC.
Yeah. Sony actually pulled it off their eShop.
It actually I've got a Pro. I don't have a
yeah.
PS4,
I think it's because the original PS4 is the problem.
Yeah, it didn't play great, but it played. Like I could have played through the game.
So Cactuar asked if we're nearing the end, and I don't know the answer to that. Right now, we're just trying to get the health upgrades. I figured I would just do this gauntlet as long as I was here because I was trying to absolve my guilt anyway. So we're trying to get health upgrades, and then we're going to try and fight the last two DLC bosses. I'm assuming that we'll have access to the second one, or the last one after we fight this current one.
So is there a different ending for beating the DLC content?
So I've tried not to spoil myself on the DLC content, but that is one thing that I was on the ending page on the Wikipedia, looking it up for the normal player through, just to remind myself of things. And where am I heading? I was going to get myself a bile flask upgrade. I'm trying to figure out where the closest one for that is. So I actually don't know the answer. I guess it's the long version of what I'm trying to say.
I'm on it.
All right. I think this is the easiest to access bile flask filler. I think we have 2 of them. No, we don't.
No, there are only 2 endings.
Okay. So there might be like a story thing. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to do with all this money. I guess donate it to the church. Anyway, in fact, that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to show Nick the end of that quest.
So is the church already fancy looking?
Yeah, we've donated a lot to it. Right now we're just trying to get the last rosary bead upgrade, which reminds me, I don't know where the last one is, like, that you find normally. But I don't want to go hunting for those. Those are less important. I'm going to do this and then find out that I have something else I can buy that I forgot
and
about.
you should really donate to the hospital next door. They could really use the more money, or the money more than this church.
No, this church needs flowers, man.
Where did the flowers come from? I mean, look at it out here.
Okay, I don't think this unlocked anything. Yeah, it's true. The fact that they have flowers is kind of a miracle in itself, right?
Actually, you know what? Those are probably roses. They're probably covered with thorns, and they probably grew out of people.
That's probably true. The flowers are made of the money. That's what Caldroth says.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Where am I going? I don't want to go this way. That's the slow way now. Okay, so we just need one more health upgrade, which means we have to beat the fire boss, so let's go do that real quick. And then I think we're okay trying to take on the last 2 DLC bosses.
But I want to see Nipple Man.
Oh, I forgot to show you Nipple Man. I don't know why I got distracted. Okay, we're going to do that real quick. I'll try and be fast. I'm like the guy walking out of Disneyland and...
You forgot to go
I forgot to go ride a specific ride. My kids are like, I wanted to go see the Nipple Man.
We're not going to see the Nipple Man.
Blasphemous Land and Disneyland. That'd be hilarious.
The line's too long, and I don't have any more blood.
There you go. And this is all you can do with it. Like, I can't attack.
Oh.
So that's what happened.
So, like, he just dies, and then it just flomps out and lies there?
Yep. Well, he doesn't even come out. Like, you leave and you come back, and that's what it is. Like, you remember he was, like, stretching out of his chest or whatever? So,
yeah.
Basically, we got to see the aftermath off screen. With all the violence that happens in this game, I'm surprised that they didn't animate him coming out of his chest.
Him tumbling out?
Right.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think anybody wants to see that.
I question whether or not people want to see a lot of things that happen in this game. Can I actually get to the church from here?
Would you give this game the tag of body horror?
I put blood and gore for sure. Body horror, maybe? Maybe? Isn't body horror, like, more centered around people messing you up?
For some reason, I thought body horror was, like, the thing.
Yeah, maybe so.
Which I'd say this kind of falls into that. These people are all mutated, basically. Just because they were mutated by the miracle instead of an alien.
Right.
Oh man, did you just downward thrust?
Like, I always thought a body horror is something that somebody imposes on you, but I guess the miracle can be a somebody. Yeah, I actually did the downward thrust and it was useful. Okay, so this is the boss. I did go the right way. Can I get that thing without falling through the floor? Let's find out. Nope. There's a visible wall there.
See, we got body horror, or biological horror, is a subgenre of horror that intentionally showcases graphic or psychologically disturbing violations of the human body. I would say that this qualifies.
So, like, I always thought a body horror is like you torture somebody, right? Oh gosh. Well, this is.
But that's like Well, you're thinking of like snuff films, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I think that qualifies, but I don't think that's specifically what body horror.
That's the first thing I think of, like the human centipede or whatever.
Yeah, human centipede is definitely body horror.
We're talking about all these rated R things right now, but I guess that's okay because we're playing Blasphemous.
Yeah, it falls in line. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a human centipede in the world of Blasphemous.
That's probably true. It was technically autumn when I started Blasphemous, but yes, this has been my second longest stream. I think ESA was 18 episodes that long. I think.
What? No, I don't think so.
I want to say it was that long. I don't know, maybe this is my longest stream.
If this has been going, what is this, number 14?
Technically, we're playing the game twice, so there's that.
But once we beat the DLC stuff, are you still going to beat the game? I mean, you're basically just retreading old content.
Yeah, I kind of thought that would be a good way to end it, but, you know, today might be the last session if that's what we decide. Unless everybody wants to see the ending again.
I think we've blasphemed a lot.
We have blasphemed a lot. We need to move on, I think. So, speaking of which, I was thinking about doing a blind playthrough as the next stream before Super Metroid. We're doing Metroid Zero Mission next, as our big stream. Which, ironically, is only going to take probably 3 or 4 sessions because it's not a very long game.
Like a few short games would probably do us good.
Yeah, well, I was thinking Super Skelemania is on my requests lists, and somebody said that they wanted to see me play more blind playthroughs. And I thought maybe a mini Metroidvania like Super Skelemania would be a good choice for that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay, I don't remember this boss giving me so little opportunity to hit him. I should have used my Bile Flash just then. I have to be careful because later on in the fight, his last hit.
Did they change up patterns or anything for the harder mode?
It doesn't seem like it. I'm trying to put my shield on, so I'm trying to stack in a few more damage here and there.
It's not like Hollow Knight's Dream Fights?
No. I wish it was like Hollow Knight's Dream Fights. We're just going to have to accept that nothing's going to be as good as Hollow Knight. Probably not even Silk Song.
Yeah. Although I always liked the character of Morton, so...
The thing about this guy is that his pattern is actually pretty easy to... Like, I think I beat him on my second try, first time we played this, or the first playthrough.
It just takes too long.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, and then, like, so it's the war of attrition problem, where the reason why you fail is because you're just getting tired. Oops.
Fatigue.
Yeah.
Oh, while Q's fighting this, I can officially announce, I know everybody was waiting to find out, yes, I officially beat Noita.
You better have. It's been like a month.
A month? I think I played through that game about 80 times before I beat it.
Gosh. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna... Yeah, okay. I need to figure out what strategy I'm gonna use in this guy, because apparently I need to do more damage. The funny thing is the only reason why I'm fighting this guy is so I can get a key, so I can extend my health bar just a tiny little bit to make the next boss, or the boss that I actually want to fight, a little bit easier.
I mean, to be fair, describing, okay, well, I need to get a little stronger to beat this guy, because then he'll make me a little stronger so I can beat this guy. You just described, like, video games.
I guess. All elemental damage. Don't I have a fire elemental damage thing? Don't you think it'd be like... Okay, it's accelerating their use. That's okay. And I already have equipped the thing that makes it so my Bile Flasks do more damage. There we go. This is the one I want. So when I run out of Bile Flasks, I'll do more damage, and then I can just use his pattern to... His pattern does get a little bit more difficult as the fight progresses, so that may cause a problem.
Nah, I don't...
Okay. No. Hey, at least we can get this item, right? I'm hoping it's about... Okay, I'm not going to fall for the spike trap that time.
I think you should play through Zelda 2 as a Metroid game.
That would be... So if you think it takes me a long time to beat some of the bosses in this game... that would be...
I could be an expert on Zelda 2. I've beaten Zelda 2 at least 3 times.
That would be the Professor Q fail stream. Which I know people like, sometimes.
We can add an extra level of torture and make it a randomized run.
Let's see. This is doing this pillar thing. 1, 2, 3. This is the phase of the fight where I can actually hit him without him doing his, whoops, explosion, shockwave. Whoops. He doesn't actually hurt me during that exploding part. Like, there's contact damage for so many other things. How come when the guy's on fire, there's no contact damage? That's a little weird.
Like, man, I've been cold this whole time, and you won.
Okay. So he'll dash across the screen. He'll leave his sword there. Then he'll do his... Oh, gosh. See, I've been waiting for that pattern this entire fight. And he didn't do it at all the first time we fought him. And I can throw my thing, get a little extra damage there. I don't know what makes him decide to circle versus the zigzag. Okay, so he throws his sword, then he starts jumping on me with his pillars. Or sometimes doing the dash attack thing. He kind of stops right before you jump. Problem is when you make a mistake in this fight, it just does so much damage. I don't remember him doing this dash attack so much the first time we fought him.
I mean, that could just be because being more annoying.
When he pulls the sword out of the wall, he does that shockwave.
I don't know, if all they do is make the enemies do more damage and then give them more health, I feel like the bosses already have a lot of health in this game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's what Dark Souls does. For New Game Plus. Of course, I'd never choose to play New Game Plus because there's nothing particularly interesting when you do.
Yeah, just making enemies more spongy doesn't make the game more fun.
Oops.
It just increases the fight long enough for you to make more mistakes.
Depends on how the game's designed in the first place. Sometimes being a little bit more spongy forces you to use strategies you otherwise wouldn't, but as you can see, I don't really have a lot of different damage options here to spice it up. Couldn't you land next to him and get some damage on him? It does the sword dash. You mean when he dashes across the screen? Possibly. Like this thing? So I've been mostly focused on... I don't know if I had time to dodge that because
I think when he does his just normal slides.
Oh, this one. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. When he's up in the air, I could get out the lightning spell and probably take advantage of that. Okay, so he does that full pillar thing for everything. For some reason, I thought it was only the last hit.
That's a good hit.
I'm like canceling my attacks as I hit the ground. Something I just need to get used to. Blasphemous perks. Anyway, I like this boss fight. Don't know if he needs more hit points. Well, we're getting it.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of not getting hit. As always. So the problem with using the lightning attack strategy with that is I have to go into the screen and switch to it because I don't have it equipped right now. Actually, what do I have equipped right now? I guess I have no reason not to be equipped with that at all times since I'm just using my boomerang as a sword. Oops. For some reason I thought that was just... I thought I was layering a little bit of extra damage there. So you're saying I should do this, and you're probably right. There we go.
Nice.
Anyway, not a particularly hard boss. Overall. But well designed.
So would you say the DLC bosses are better, worse, or about the same as the other bosses?
They're as good as the best bosses in the original content. Which is a good level of good. I'd say they're probably a step above.
Consumieron enteramente su cuerpo, pero cuando todo había terminado,
I'm just listening to the
las
voice acting a
llamas se
little bit.
hubieron apagado, el milagro misericordioso las llamó de nuevo, y de ellas, de las cenizas y el... Pues llameantes son los...
Oh yeah, this is the thing that struck our conversation up about the beauties from Metal Gear Solid. Okay, so that's how we get into the thing. I think this is the key we need to get the health upgrade that we need. Yep. But what's off to the left? I forget.
Hey, would Death Stranding be a Metroidvania?
I don't know, I haven't played it.
I think you get movement upgrades.
I'm sure most people are probably going to knee-jerk a no on that one.
there's backtracking, and there's exploration.
I mean, you could argue that all the Metal Gear Solid games are Metroidvanias, because you need, like, the Nikita in order to get past a certain point, and... Yeah, we should ask Pedro. I don't know, maybe Pedro argued that. There was a guy on the our Metroidvania Discord that really liked Death Stranding, is who we're talking about. I forgot why I was here, because you guys distracted me with questions. But, I mean, you could argue that Metal Gear Solid is a Metroidvania, because you have to backtrack all the way back to the beginning of the game in order to get a sniper rifle, in order to take on a boss, in order to get past that point in the game. I could come up with examples, probably with both Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid 2, for why it might be considered one. But I think most people would say no. This is why a lot of people are like, it has to be a 2D platformer, because if you don't make it a 2D platformer, then it gets confusing.
Yeah, you can apply those rules to pretty much anything.
Right. Okay, so she did say it's her last one, so... Hopefully that means we're in good shape.
I mean, there's kind of fully 3D Metroidvanias. Kind of.
Well, that's a long discussion. I mean, Metroid
I'm actually kind of surprised that's...
Metroid Prime is the obvious choice.
Sure. And people love Prime. I'm actually surprised there's not more imitators.
Ahora despierto de la ceniza de plata que había sido mi cuna. El milagro me llama.
Smash voice actors are great. Okay, I think there's a teleporter really close to here, so we'll go with that.
The voice acting actually sounds a lot better in Spanish.
So I've seen a few indie games come out recently or be announced recently that say that Metroid Prime is their inspiration. FPS Infinite is the first one that comes to my mind. There's another one called Paradox Vector, but I was told that that wasn't really... it wasn't Metroidvania enough. Alright, so let's go ahead and fight that DLC boss. Let's go for it. We got an hour left. That's enough time for two bosses, I think.
Well, especially since you're going to kill him on the first try.
Absolutely. So yeah, I think after we beat these two bosses, that might be the end of Blasphemous. So let's see what happens. We'll go ahead and move on at that point. What's his weapon? What's his weapon? A lance? So my guess was spear, but...
So when I asked earlier, do you ever fight the guy from the title screen? And you're like, nah, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, well, guess what? You might fight the guy from the title screen now. I wonder if they changed the title screen to include the Amacitas now? Like, was that the original title screen when this game came out? I don't even remember.
What's the story of this guy? Like, why are you fighting him?
Because the Miracle likes her. She's like one of the early Miracle people. No, this is one of 4 sisters.
Oh, are those
that
the
are
4
just
bosses?
now waking up. Okay, so she's got the raise the ground thing going. Sorry, I'm just kind of watching the pattern. Okay, she likes to stomp on you like an evil ballerina. Oh gosh, okay, don't jump. After she stomps, duck. Okay. And then you have to dash attack her to stop this. All the bosses do that. So, you didn't see the other 3 DLC bosses. You may have saw the first one, did you?
I don't think I saw any DLC bosses.
Okay. Well, they all have a similar appearance. Although this one has a blue cloak, which is kind of different from the original. Oh jeez. So you can break those crystals in the ground, but I don't really see any reason to yet. You should hear the music in this fight, though, real quick. It's really just amazing music. It's true. But as we've all learned, my brain doesn't immediately go to parry because I'm so bad.
So do you think she got her powers from that crystal beetle thing in 11?
Wait, what?
Yeah, the guy up in the mines.
Oh, Hollow Knight. I thought you said 11. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, in 11. I think, wasn't there a game called 11? I think you played as like 11 different characters or something. Oh no, wait, it was 13. Never mind.
11's kind of an odd number. Oh, I can't even get up there fast enough. Can I even get up there? Oh yeah, I forget they explode after they get their crystal on. Alright, well, I guess she got free heal because I don't know how to get up there. There's no grabbing spot.
Maybe you can hit her with a spell.
Do you see any, bloody oh, I can do that. If I can figure out how to do that intentionally. So those things are there, I think, just as landmines. I didn't expect them to be here on the first try. We're doing better than I did with the sword person, though. At least I feel that way. I don't know if that's true or not. Okay, so they all have this dash thing that they do. Okay, so that doesn't break the crystals. Oof. Oh, that'll get me up here. I don't know if that does me any good, but I love the music during these fights.
I'm looking around. I'll get pro stats.
I don't need pro strats. I beat the other 3 without pro strats.
Alright, you need to hit her with your weapon and spells while avoiding her weapon and spells.
Oh gosh. I don't know if that joke has just gotten so old that it's fermented and we're all getting drunk off of it now, or...
Hey, I'm just reading this right off the wiki here.
Okay, so it doesn't seem like those things do anything, those pillars, like, negative. They look like they're just platforms in the upper area if you happen to need to go up there. Oops, don't jump while she's doing that.
Oh, so her name, I just typed in her first name, it means Dawn. So she's Dawn of the Molten Thorn.
Oh, so all these bosses have been named on this Amacitas.
Oh, so yeah, they're Dawn of whatever they are.
Gotcha. Are they all Molten Thorns? I can't remember if they all have Molten Thorn in their name.
No, she is a specific person.
This isn't a good spell, I don't think. I need to find a different spell that might help with this. Boy, she keeps doing that dash attack. That's apparently my biggest weakness against her. It did the most damage to me this entire time. Okay, so she might get you trapped when those things explode if you're not careful. Ugh. Overshot her so much.
It's of the jeweled arrow, of the chiseled steel, of the golden blades, and of the molten thorn.
Okay, so it's referring to her weapon. I guess that makes sense. Whoops. Tap my right stick, and apparently tapping your right stick brings up your menu? Can you quick slot your spells now? Is that something that was always in the game? I just never did it?
That would be great.
Yeah, maybe. Actually, I want to check two things real quick before we challenge her again. I want to see if I have... Okay, I don't have any rosary nuts. I have all these souls that could probably buy another rosary nut, but I also don't know of any things I could equip that would really help the fight. Speaking of Hollow Knight being a perfect game, one of the things that was great about the charms is how game-changing every single one was.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could build a build around almost anything.
Right, it wasn't just you get a slight increase to your defense that you may or may not notice unless you do testing. Which I think is a hallmark of good... I must have to parry her when she dashes, because I can't think of any way to dodge that. Yeah. I agree, Caldrell. I was just thinking that as I got hit by the last one. That was stylish. I still don't know how I'm doing that on purpose. Whoa! First time she's done that. You definitely don't want to dash attack those. Okay, that's what you have to do. It's cool when you pull it off, like just blocking her like that.
Looks neat.
Yeah.
Looks like you know what you're...
Okay, well this is an experimental fight right here. Because I am definitely... Okay, what spells do I have that might help in this situation?
Yeah, I'm reading through the walkthrough, and there's really no, like, silver bullet. It's just play well.
Yeah, that's usually what it is with these type of games. Well, I'm not expecting her to have a weakness. I'm just trying to think, like right here I can pull out the lightning spell. I'm just trying to figure out which spell is the best one for me to equip with. There's a part of my brain that says if I'm not using my mana, I'm wasting it, and that's kind of where I'm going. Because you get mana with every attack, so you might as well use it.
Apparently at half health she starts another attack.
So Silbrand is asking about whether or not the guide that you're looking at has any information, anything else that might stop her from regenerating the crystal besides your dash attack. I'm guessing that a charge attack will?
The fourth hit in your melee combo will break her shield.
Okay, that doesn't surprise me. Okay, now she's just exploding everything. Oof. Dash in time. Ooh. So, I don't know what to do when she's up there. Oh, okay, I guess if you just hit her enough, it's enough to stop her. When we were fighting the sword person, it seemed like nothing was stopping the crystal once they got down to half health.
I mean, you can... It seems like you can get up there if you do, like, the upswing thing.
Yeah, but that requires me to do the combo in order to do it, and by the time she's charging up there, it's too late. So basically, all of these Amanecidas are get good at parrying or else. Yeah, like right here. I did the dash attack, and it wasn't enough to stop her from getting it up. So she has the same thing going on as the first boss, or the sword boss.
I mean, you can't just wail on her 4 times?
So the dash attack was stopping it previously. I don't know, maybe I could try wailing on her 4 times next time, but... It's like the dash attack works before, but then suddenly stops working. I need to start parrying instead of trying to dodge. Oof.
Parry the platypus.
Should be doing a ton of damage right now. It doesn't seem like it's doing that much more. Like, damage increase are always at their best when the damage increase is substantial. Like it doubles your attack.
Like if you can't feel that you're doing more damage, then it doesn't feel good and you're not going to use it.
Right.
I mean, unless it's something like Destiny, when you're picking up loot that gives you a 10% increase to something, just because it's in your weapon.
Let's see. What am I equipped with as far as... I think this is the one I want. This is the one when you were close to death. Okay, so I should have been doing a lot more damage there, and I didn't really notice a huge difference. Okay, so I have all of the things on that I think I want. This is the invulnerability. I want all the toes. What is this one? Fur generated with attacks. I'm not really using spells, so not really important. So let's go ahead and ditch that for like a defense item, which I think this one protects you against contact damage. I don't know if that counts for her thing, but I don't know if it really matters that much. Yeah, I'm not really seeing many opportunities to use a spell. I think I have the lightning spell on, so when she's above me, I can do that too. So when she's above me, I can cast that and probably deal more damage than stabbing her, maybe. Like right here.
Yeah.
Probably my best opportunity for using spells. I don't want to parry that. That seems dangerous to parry. I don't know what the term is when she kicks up the ground and when she doesn't.
Can you actually stand on the top of the... Oh, you can. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the axe boss had the same thing going on. That's kind of neat. See, my brain always goes straight to dodging is the problem. I need to stop that, because that's not how this game works.
We are fighting against muscle memory.
Yeah. And if you happen to not like parrying, then you won't like this game.
Certain games I can get pretty good at parrying, certain games I just can't get it down.
So it seems like just layering the damage is enough for that. Just gonna dash through that. Oh, and I don't think I can parry her when she's a laser beam. Although I have no idea how to dodge that otherwise.
Can you jump over it? Yeah, when she does that like golden threads thing, that's a really good opportunity.
Yeah. Nope, that's the wrong button. hit the dodge button, not the parry button. I need to start hitting the parry button and not the dodge button.
Well, if you're good... Being good at parrying always brings me back to it turns your game into Simon.
Yeah.
Which I'm not particularly fond of. That's also why I never played Sekiro.
Okay, you cannot parry this. I have no idea. I think when... Okay, I get how that one works. So she drops the crystals from the sky, and then you're supposed to jump on top of the crystals to... Oh yeah.
Get to that upper platform.
Yeah, you're supposed to use the crystals as a platform to dodge the attack. And I keep trying to dodge that instead of parry it. Okay, we got this.
Yeah, that's a great description of Guitar Hero. Or, I mean, not Guitar Hero, Sekiro. And also why I have zero interest in it.
So speaking of which, I've been playing Rhythm Heaven Fever, and I'm bad at rhythm. I finally beat the Monkey Watch level. I don't know if you've ever played that game, but...
No, I haven't. I mean, is it fun even if you're bad at rhythm?
It starts out fun, and then... and then it's just like, I need to get good. Oh, I was prepared for it, just was a little late. Okay.
I think the closest I've ever played to a rhythm game to completion is Cadence of Hyrule.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. It was a genre that I always, like, when I was in college, I was like, it's not real skill, you just have to memorize it and whatever. And I'm like, since then I've kind of learned that memorization is a skill unto itself. And I don't know if that required me to, take several examinations to realize the value of retaining information, but...
Right. Well, and being able to play back.
Like, those rhythm games are useful if you ever want to get into music.
Yeah. Or play Sekiro.
Right. I don't know if Sekiro is necessarily going to help you get better at playing the drums or whatever, but I think those rhythm games would certainly help you with principles related to that. Anyway, ultimately that's why I got it, is because I thought it would be good for my kids. And they think it's hilarious to watch. They're at the stage where they're not really interested in playing at this point.
Right.
So this is the laser beam. Alright, then you come down. Alright. Now that I recognize that, that's a lot better. And then she gets her sword stuck in the wall, so I can use that as an opportunity for some extra damage. Yeah. I did that amazing dodge of her attack, and now I'm just eating it. I should probably take a bottle flask. As long as the bottle flask doesn't heal me completely, that means I used it efficiently. Oops. Oh, that was a perfect opportunity to use the spell, and it didn't.
I think Gatorade should make a bile-flavored Gatorade.
Oh, for the apple juice that I used in my joke intro for this game.
Yeah.
Too early. This is where she uses it, and I just want to jump down from here. And when she hits this wall, she's going to be nice and stuck, so I can layer in the damage. Can we tell if that's actually better than me just layering in attacks with my sword?
I mean, it messed up the stream, so...
Well, that doesn't help.
Looks like it's intentional.
Yeah, I wasn't jumping for some reason. The fact is she's going to explode. She's probably going to do her laser. No? What was it all? She's acting weird. Whoa!
She's got low health.
That's
Be
true.
careful with that.
No!
This is US.
Okay. I'm apparently not catching your telegraphs there.
Dude, dodge her weapons and spells. What did I just say?
Where'd she go? Don't. Still got one bottle blast left, so we're not done yet.
Alright, it's clutch time.
Yeah, I hope so. now she's gonna do laser. Don't stand on top of the crystals.
That didn't work out.
Oh, die, 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 die! No! Really? Get down here. Knock it off.
It's like I'm never coming down.
No.
No, just stay calm.
Oh no.
I mean, that was clutch, but it was clutch for her.
Oh gosh. So I was playing Eternal Return this week, and Saul Mace has been watching me because it's one of his favorite games, and I was playing it yesterday, and usually like when I start off playing a game after playing something else, I'll be a lot more aggressive than I normally would be. Because, you know, there's no actual consequences in most of these games. So I usually start off my session by being aggressive to just kind of play with the mechanics and get used to it again. But he's like, dude, calm down. You're playing way worse than yesterday.
No, fight.
So Eternal Return works a lot like Dark Souls, where, you know, you got heavy consequences for making mistakes and whatever. Okay, so I think in this situation the lightning bolt is maybe better? No.
Something about the name Eternal Return. I don't want to eternally return.
I get the sense that your character is undead just by the way people talk to you. I don't know if it was inspired by Dark Souls or not, though. I don't know if it came out first, but I really did not stand for those lasers. No. So she does 2. And then the third one, well, I don't know if that's going to stay consistent or not, so I probably shouldn't rely on that.
Wait, is this the... No. I looked up Eternal Return and it brought up a MOBA Battle Royale survival mix. That doesn't sound like something you play.
No, it's on Steam. I think it doesn't even show up on the, like, Steam search. What the...
I looked up Eternal Return and it pulled up Eternal Return, Black Survival.
Yeah, it doesn't like... The algorithm doesn't like Eternal Return very much.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
Thanks, Captor. We'll see you later. Thanks for checking in. When she's doing that, I don't need to worry about... Gonna try and play the damage this way. Oh, get back. She's got the invulnerability from... We'll stand right there. So the lightning's only good if I hit it just right. Otherwise, it's better to just hit it with a sword.
I wonder who all those people in the background are.
I think it's supposed to represent the other Amadacinas.
Oh, that's them?
I think so. Or they look like their faces. Yeah, she like tries to trick me out. Okay. Crystals are gone. Like I have to hit her with multiple lightning bolts for that to be worth it. What is she doing?
It's just chilling.
No. Oh, you can parry the explosion? What? That was a what why moment. Get over here is some damage. Okay. Wild Flask. Still got 2 left, so I think this is going to be it.
Nothing can go wrong now.
be grounded in order to parry. 2, 3.
Yeah, just take your time.
She's so close.
She's like, ooh, I want a shield. Oh, now shield for me.
Alright, let's go get that other boss. Versus Fun from Gold. And I can just kneel to teleport. I would take that power if I had a superpower. Totally take the kneel to teleport power.
Yeah, but then you'd bend down to tie your shoe and then be like, where am I?
What happened? Oh no, she's got like 3 heads.
She looks so angry.
So we get 2 quest items from that? We get... Wait, what was the thing I got? Okay, we don't have the mirrors. Wait a minute. No. Where are all the quest items that we just got? Okay, well, just keep going, I guess. Abade, I'm not sure. Maybe that's their name. I just have to remember how to get to that. There it is, right there. Wait a minute. Okay, so I just go left here. Oh, let's go ahead and donate all our money real quick, since what else are we going to do with it? See if we can get ourselves another, knot.
Not today.
Not today, not tomorrow. I actually am really curious where the other knot hidden in the world is right now, but I also don't want to go looking for it right now.
You want to comb the entire world?
Yep. Oh, we got...
When you leave the hospital, it's important that you go to the right of the hospital and look at the guy scooping food out of a bag into his mouth.
I honestly don't know if this is good or bad right now, but we're doing it anyway. Yeah, you better give me a sound effect for all that. Oh, they got carpet now. What do we got? That's not... What? Oh, now they have a really big tithing box. We need to make the tithing box better because you made it so much stuff.
You can breaking it by jamming it full of stuff.
That's not the... Do I need to come back again to get my rosary bead thing? I thought it was a rosary bead thing. Not an actual bead. I don't want your dumb beads. Let's see. Electrifying the very air around him after drinking a bile flask. That might be better than the slight damage increase effect. Let's try it. I don't see any electricity. What's going on here?
The church is going to be made out of diamond blocks.
Oh, you get 4 lasers. Why not? Let's try that again. Can we shoot up? Okay.
Oh, that's actually not that bad.
Yeah, it's good. We only get what, 20 lasers for that, but I don't know. It might be better than what we got.
Would have been nice if you got to do it anytime you had full health.
Yeah, or something. Yeah, if it was like the Legend of Zelda thing.
Oh, somebody scooping food into their mouth from a bag is over here too. They do a lot of traveling for being so focused on scooping food into their mouth from the bag.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the Quicksilver flasks aren't necessarily an upgrade per se.
Oh, yeah. That'd be interesting.
So I guess the items that we get automatically just appear here instead of us having to put it there. I don't know why they chose to do it that way. I'm curious where the other items went that we had. Oh wait, this is a spell. The Abade. Okay, so was the other thing a ability? No, this isn't new. Heart of a single time, elemental resistances are reduced. I don't know if that's going to be helpful. I guess, one sec, we'll go test this real quick. Holy crap, that uses a lot of mana.
I'm sure that it is powerful enough to compensate.
No! I was going back to the save point so I could heal my fervor right after I used it. Alright, let's see what it does. That's kind of cool. How long does that last?
Yeah, it looks cool at least.
No, this might actually be worthwhile using. Oh, I see the little timer on the top left. That lasts a long time too. That might actually be worth using. I like it. Basically, in order to make magic good, they just gave you another sword with it.
So, what's that guy's name?
I'm gonna name him Abade.
That's a mouthful. I'm gonna name him Bob.
Oh, we gotta climb the tower. Here we go,
Slay the
guys.
spire.
This is the culmination of this entire stream's playthrough, the final section of the DLC. Oh, there's a save point right here.
What a thrill.
Let's see if we can beat him in 20 minutes. I am not hard stopping if I can't beat him. We're gonna go until we get him. I think there is a hard stop point, but
Saeta que ha roto los espejos de mi tumba. Enciende los ojos de mis vidas.
5 hours later.
Más de 1000 años de condena han sido el castigo por haber permitido crecer dentro de mí una virtuosa pero prohibida pasión, bordada en luz. Pero solo el milagro concede. Solo el milagro despoja.
I forgot that Mega Man X had worms in the last level.
Cambio de mi despertar, me ordena que ponga fin a vuestro propósito de infamia.
Oh, is this going to be a Destroy Space Aliens boss where they combine all of the weapons of the previous bosses?
Ooh, I bet it is.
I'm excited. Let's see what happens. Okay, she's of course got to have the crystal. She has the sword. Good thing we had practice before fighting her today, because if we waited till next week, this might be interesting.
At least you still have the memory of...
Right.
Oh. So, is that an attack from another enemy?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Jeez, you haven't even broken
Well, she's
her
equipped with the
crystal
sword right now, so I think that's just her pattern at this point. Oh no! Okay. Well, at least she doesn't have...
Don't forget about your magic spell.
Yeah, that's true. Let's do that. Oh, he blocks too. That's cool. How much damage did that do?
Fair bit. About 3 times what you do.
Jeez. Oh, I forgot that I get my lightning bolts too. I need to use those.
Yeah, you can hit her when she's up above.
I'm worried, actually, now. I think she might have 5 health bars. Oh gosh.
Have there been
she's
any
switching
weapons
now.
more?
Oh no, it's all over.
Got you.
She still got her. Okay, I'm thinking the Bioblast thing is not going to be that useful. Does that do more damage than my regular sword? Like, if it does a lot of damage, that might still be worth it.
Oh yeah, she totally did look like a giant in that cinematic, and now she's normal size.
Okay, so she just switches weapons throughout the fight. So basically it's like fighting the 5 again, or the 4 again. She's going to have a second form though. Like, this is just her first form. She's taking way too much damage for it to be her only option.
I mean, you're just real good.
So if you had to use elemental resistances on the previous bosses in order to fight them, you're gonna be in trouble here because, okay, now she's doing something new.
Well, they're making a Radiance Tower. Oh man, this is it!
So I actually first tried the bow boss.
Okay.
Was it first try or was it second try? I don't even remember. I want to say it was really fast. Like the bow boss I beat really quickly. Come on. I'm gonna see a second form before we die.
No, that's it. You just beat it.
Okay, what? No, that can't be it.
Oh, I was joking, but yeah.
Well, I'm not kneeling to teleport, so there's gotta be something else here.
It's like, I did it!
Do we just jump off? Let me check the other side before I jump off.
That's not a very good bridge.
Now, wait a minute. Did we walk into this place? Or did we teleport into this place like we did the other bosses?
I think you walked into this place, didn't you? You went up that tower and then just walked into this area.
Alright, well, we're gonna go jump off the cliff, I guess. You know, considering the last two bosses took me, like, at least 5 tries each, I'm kind of disappointed. And this...
It seems like she had less health or something.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's put on the... make sure I have it on. And jump off this cliff. YOLO. Oh.
No. Oh, why are you doing this to this dude?
We ate his brain, I guess. Brilliant Heart of Dawn. Alright, what is that?
Why is there just a statue in his head?
Now, I will note that they do add the penances to this game. Okay, so this is a... After a dodge maneuver... What's it say? Increases the speed whoever wears it after a dodge maneuver, but reduces their defense by half.
Jeez. That's interesting. Not necessarily good, but interesting.
And there's no new endings? Wait, nope, there's stuff here.
Laudes. Oh, Laudes mía. Has sido liberada. Vuelves al otro lado del sueño, ahora que has cumplido tu condena. Dime que estaré a tu lado. Dime que toda esta espera.
So Blasphemous is all about botching the endings.
Yeah, that wasn't exactly satisfying.
Like, how you get the secret ending in this game, you gotta do a bunch of really boring...
And then you die anyway.
Right. Huh. Okay. Mr. Google, see if we missed anything just now. Now, okay, I will note that we are playing this on normal settings. This is not with any penances. I imagine that boss would be a lot harder if I picked a penance. But yeah, after the 4 bosses leading up to her, considering that 2 of them were more... Well, okay. I can't say that 2 of them were more difficult because she used a lot of the patterns that those bosses had anyway. But yes, I am very disappointed.
I'm looking. I think that's it.
Is that it? Huh. Well then, as far as the new review goes, I'm gonna have to think about this for a while to see if I'm... Okay, now we have a new skin.
We unlocked a new skin. Let's never play this again.
If that thing had, like, maybe 50%... Okay, like, we were just talking about HP and how it doesn't necessarily make things better. That boss needed more HP. Like, if she had more time to do her pattern, I'm just really surprised I did it on the first try. Especially after Miss Lancelot gave me such a hard time.
Maybe it's just because you honed your reflexes on her, and so you just trashed the last boss.
That's what I'm thinking, is that, well, that's the thing, is that even if that was the case, like, she needed to have her own... You can't have four bosses with different weapons. She needed to have her own weapons, or, like...
She kept recycling. She kept recycling the spear attacks, so those were the ones you were used to. Maybe she had access to all of the attacks, and you would have had a harder time if she used some of the other ones, but...
Well, she started with the hardest boss, so the boss that gave me the most trouble, and then went down to the easiest boss from that point. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. I'm just going to beat her face for a little bit, and then I guess we'll wrap up this stream for the day.
I mean, would you say that creating a game and then giving it a really bad ending is blasphemous?
Oh gosh, we got the theme of the... Watch her kill me, like, after all that. I don't know, I'm like so baffled right now that I wouldn't be surprised if she killed me, just because I'm just so confused at the moment.
Because you had your buddy helping. When buddy helps, dang, look at that health he chunks off.
Well, I think part of that was the lightning from the Bile Flask.
Okay. Well, still.
Like, that does a lot of damage. It's totally worth it. Oh, I want to see his, or the dash bonus thing that you get for beating this. Yeah, I would agree this is probably the hardest boss. I don't know, some of those Amontesitas give her a little bit of the run for the money. Some of them I faced off. Yeah, that lightning does way too much damage, and that may be the reason why that boss fight was so disappointing.
Yeah, that cooks.
Oh gosh. Blasphemous is now JoJo. That's true. I have a stand now. Which is actually kind of a cool reward that you get. Okay, so I wanted to see real quick the ability that we unlocked. So after you dodge, you move faster, but not for very long? Okay, no, it's lasting a while. When you jump, it goes away. So as long as you're on the ground, you walk a little bit faster. And it does go away after a while. If you turn around, wait, you can cancel it partway through?
I mean, it's an interesting mechanic, but I'm not sure how you would use it.
I don't really see that being much better than what I've been equipped with this entire time.
I think the real plus of all of this was the lightning for healing.
Yeah, we got that from the 4, so... And it's really good, like... It has that.
And the ghost
is... At least.
Yeah, Silverman's right. The ghost was cool. That's one of the better spells.
Yeah, I think that doing a normal run, so you can have all this stuff on New Game Plus, because you do keep your spells and stuff, and then going into New Game Plus and playing the penances might be fun. But do you still have to get the secret ending in order to? I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. I might still end up with a 4, but I don't know. It's hard to get past the Oh, that is the wrong button for my spell. It's hard to get past the emotions of being disappointed and kind of trying to be objective again, you know?
Right. Well, I mean, being disappointed plays into your review.
I agree. So... Yeah, I think for speedruns is probably the best choice for it. Anyway, yeah, we can stop here. Next week it'll be Super Skelemania, I think.
Nice.
I don't know if that's going to be 2 weeks or 1 week. I know it's a mini Metroidvania, but I don't know how many it is.
We did it, guys. We beat Blasphemous.
Yeah, well, we completed all the content. So, that was fun. I kind of wish I could fight that boss again without the lightning spell and see if that changes my experience with it, you know? Because this apparently is just really strong. Normally, in order to get that electric attack, you have to do a visceral attack, and then it charges you up using a completely different bead.
I wonder.
Oh no, this thing came from donating to the church. It didn't come from killing the Amanecidas.
Oh yeah, you were complaining that you didn't get a rosary bead instead.
Yeah. Speaking of which, where's my rosary bead? Apparently the wiki was wrong. Maybe we misread that, and it was the actual bead it was supposed to give us, not the slot.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, it makes sense.
So this is the reward for that. So if you have the penance that gives you magic as your, like, one of the penances makes you refill magic automatically, this thing would be gold to have.
Oh yeah.
So, all right. Well, I was hoping for a good fanfare for the ending there, but that is what it is, I guess. So, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week with Skelemania.